Alright guys, now let's get on finishing the side mirror, but before we begin anything else, I want us to fix something small over here. So let's take this object here, and let's go into local view. So select all of that, press period to zoom in. Now here's what we're going to do. So I want us to take this whole area here, this, where is it? Let me take a look. Yeah, so from here, is it from here? Hold it. Let's put up the subdivision surface. We're going to delete the vertices in the middle here. So press X and delete those vertices. And now we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 and press F. And then take these two and press F. And I'm going to put 1 in the middle here, like this. Move it all the way here. And this one we're going to move to, I'm not sure, let's dissolve this again. And let's take all of these ones, okay? So we're going to press E, and we're going to press Y, and we're going to move this in the Y axis to about here, like that. And the faces in the middle here, we're going to get rid of. So you can see there's some faces in the middle here, these ones. So just select those faces. Let's go to face select mode. Select 1, 2, 3, press X and delete the faces, like that. Alright, so with that done, what we're going to do is, let's go back to vertex select mode, like that. Select all of these. Let's pull it a bit more in the Y axis. I don't know, maybe pull it back just a little bit more. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna put 1 in the middle here. Pull it to about here. And let's pull 1. Let's pull 1 in the middle here again. Press X and delete the vertices. Nicely like that. So I'm gonna take these 4 and press F. I'm gonna take these 2 and press F. And let's see. Let me just take this and slide this. No, I'm going to slide this forward by pressing G twice and moving it forward like that. Take this one, slide this forward as well, and take this, slide it forward as well, like that. Alright, let me just get onto the side view. Okay, it's not that visible, so let me get out of local view. Alright, I'm going to press Ctrl and I and hide everything else. So select this, let's go to side view now, and let's see where this ends. So this is it now, and it ends around here, which I think is pretty much enough. Let me see. Should we move it forward a little bit? Let's move it forward a little bit. So I'm gonna move this forward to about here, like this. I'm gonna take this and slide this forward. I'm gonna slide this forward as well. Let's take this and slide it forward, like that. I'm gonna take this. Let's dissolve the edges. Nice. Let's put 1 more in there. So I'm going to move it in the X axis like that. I'm going to press G twice and move it close in like that. Take this and that, and let's pull them in like that. Take this, pull that in like that. And let's pull this out to about here. Pull it in the X axis a little bit. Come on. Like that. Alright, so we're going to take these and then that and press F. And let me see. What would we need? Maybe we should get rid of this for now. So dissolve edges. And let's take these two and press F and press F again. Nice. Now let's move on to this side. And what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? Let's take these two and press F once. Where does that go? Oh, we have a face in here. Let's get rid of those faces. So 1 and then 2. Press X and delete the faces. Now let's select these vertices here and delete them as well, in case you have them in there too. Now let's take these two and press F, and let's take a look. Alright, this is looking quite okay. What I'm gonna do is, let me try pressing F and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna add 1 over here, like this, and I want to take these two and press F. I'm going to put 1 in the middle of them, and take these two and press F twice. And I'm going to take this one and press F once, like that. Alright, let's re-enable the subdivision surface. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, this looks way much better than what we had before, and you can see it's more thicker. So let's go click on object and select shade smooth, so that everything is smooth everywhere. Now let's take a look at this side. we have a bit of some problems. Take this and that, press Alt and M and choose at last. And let's move this back to about here. Take this, move it back to here. Take this and move this back to here. And let me see. I think we need to move these ones, but hell, let's do it. Sorry about that. Let's do it. So let's take all of these from here to here. Let's press G twice and slide it back to here. Take this and slide it in a little bit. Now let's take these two and press G twice. Let's take these two and let's pull it in here like that. Alright, take these two, slide it in a little bit like that. So you can see what we have now. Very nice. Let me go into wireframe, and that is what we're looking at. Let's put up the subdivision surface. Let me take a look at this. Alright, so I'm going to take these two and press J like that, and let's see. So we have a quad on all these sides. Now let's take these four. Let's press F, and let me see. I'm going to take these four as well and press F. So we have a triangle in the middle here. Alright, nice. Okay, so let me just take this, or let me take it from here to there. Press S and Z and type in 0, I think. Is that it? Let's take it to here. S and Z and type in 0. Let me take a look. Okay, not bad. Let me see, S and Y and type in 0. Okay, alright. And let's take all of these as well. So from here all the way to there, make sure this is the active element. S and Z type in 0, S and Y type in 0. And we're just gonna knife this from here to there. And we're gonna take all of this and dissolve it. Nice. So I'm gonna do the same thing over here as well. Take all of these, S and Z type in 0, and let me see. Finally, all the way here, S and Z type in 0. Nice. So let's re-enable the subdivision surface, and that is looking good. But the triangle here is causing some problems. It's causing some real serious problems. You can see there's a dip over there, but I don't know if we should. Maybe we could just leave it like that. It's not really going to cause much of a problem due to where it is. So yeah. Now to finish off this area, let's take these two and these two. Let's press F on that, and let's add in 2 in the middle here. Let's take these two here and press F all the way to here, and let me see, 1. Let's put 1 in here, press E to align it with the top. I'm going to take these two and press F twice. I'm going to take these, let me see. Alright, so there seems to be no face here, so let's select all of these, press X and delete the faces. There's nothing in here because it goes straight in there. So, but here's what we're going to do. Let's press F, and let's change the pivoting point to boundary box, and change the orientation to normal. Press S and Z and type in 0 like that, and delete the faces again. And let's change the orientation back to, okay, it's on boundary box, I mean the orientation back to global like that. And now we're going to start working on the piece that attaches this to the door. So let's get onto the side view real quick, and here's what we're going to do. Let's go into edit mode. Let's take one of the vertex, press Shift and D, and let's move it over here. Let's move it all the way to, let me see, okay, let's move it to this side. Alright, let's press E and extrude this all the way here. I'm going to press E, extrude this all the way to this side, E. So we're basically going to extrude this all around first to create the basic shape. You can see what I'm doing right now. Let me see, let me take a look at this side. I think it falls in like this and it goes, I'm not sure. Let me bring the door, where is it? Let's press Alt and H first, let's take this one and the door, press Ctrl and I and hide everything else. So let's take a look. Let's get onto the side view. The space between them, is that the right amount of space? Let's change the image and find out. So let's change it to something like the one, yeah, this one. And then let's take a look. So let's just zoom in, and you can see what this looks like. You can see it goes all the way up here pretty close like that. So let's try and get that right. So press E, and then let's pull this here, pull this here. How far up does it go? Okay, so press, and then let's extrude this here. Right close, you can see it's not taller than the mirror itself, it's slightly below it, so we can keep it right here. I'm going to press E and extrude all the way here. Press E, extrude it all the way here to about here, and take these two and press F. Alright, so you can see what we have right now. It's looking good and everything. Alright, so all we're going to do is to try to fit this on top of it. So first of all, I'm going to let's take all of this, press P and separate the selection so that we can take this one and hide it. We can work on this one for now. So let's get into the side view. Let's take a look. Let me get into wireframe. Alright, so let me just put one in here, press G, and I'm going to pull it to here. And I'm going to put two in here, pull it in the y-axis to there, and let me put one in here, press G, pull it to here, and let me put one here, drag it all the way here, put two in the middle here, pull one here, let's put one here, all the way here. Maybe I should dissolve this one. No, let's leave it in there. And let me just let's dissolve this one. Let's put one in here, let's drag this back, let's drag this back as well. Let's put one in here, drag it back, and let me see. So this is coming out pretty nice. Let's put one in here, drag it all the way up to here, and one in here, drag it forward to here. Let's put one in here as well. I'm going to drag it but not all the way up. As you can see, it's quite rounded over here. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to add one in here, drag it down to here. Okay, this is looking quite good. Now I'll just put one in the middle here. Let's get onto the side, and let me see. Let's select everything. Let's make sure the snapping element is set to face, and make sure project individual element is enabled. Press G, hold Control, and press Enter. And now it should snap it onto the door, like that, as you can see. Alright, so what we're going to do now, let's press Alt and H to bring, oh, it brought everything back. Okay, so let's reselect these three. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. I'm trying to select the one. Let me see. I'm going to wireframe and select it. There we go. So let's go into local view, and let's take a look at this. Let's select all of this, zoom in here. Alright, so let's see. Trying to figure this out real quick. Let's pull these ones back a little bit more, give it a little bit space, a little bit more space, like that, and like that. So let me just drag this up here, drag this forward, and let's slide this around just a little bit, like that. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let's take all of this, select this, press E, and then X, and let's press Ctrl and I to hide everything. So let's take everything, get to the side, and what we're going to do is press G, and hold Ctrl and press Enter. So it snaps onto the surface like that. Let's bring everything back, and let me see. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of the one here. Yeah, so let's get rid of that one, dissolve it like that, and everything is starting to look quite good. You just have to move these ones out a little bit. So let me get onto the side now. and I'm going to select all of these, press G. I'm going to move it out to about here. I want to slide this around to there. I'm going to slide this up. Well, let's move this up to here. Move this up to there. Just slide this down a little bit like that. And nice. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Let's take this dissolved vertex. Let's take this dissolved vertex. Let's pull one in here. Take this and dissolve the vertex. So let's pull this inward. Take this, pull it inward. Take this, pull it inward. So I'm pretty sure what we're gonna come up with is going to be a little bit different from what we have here, because you can see it's looking a little different. So let's take all of this. Press E and X, extrude it here. Press S and X and type in 0. Well, let's just leave it like that. Like this. Sorry about that. Let's press F and let's change the snapping element back to boundary box and the orientation to normal. Press S and Z and type in 0 to flatten everything in that axis. Press X and delete the faces now. Alright, so what we're going to do now is to take this. If I try to make whatever we're seeing here, it's going to take a lot of time, so I'm just going to keep things simple and try to create our own holder that looks quite similar to this one, but it's not going to look exactly the same thing. So that's how we're going to keep it. So let's go into edit mode and let's take all of these. I'm going to move it in the X axis like this, and let me see. Alright, so let me just take all of this and press F to fill the face. We're going to insert the face a little bit like that and insert it one more time. We're not going to use that, we're just inserting it for this one. So we can take this, the ones in there, press Ctrl and I, hide the others, take the rest to get to the side, press G, hold Ctrl, and press Enter. Let's move this in a little bit like that. So press Alt H to bring everything back nicely like that. And let's take this one now. Let's press Ctrl and plus and press X and delete the vertices. Alright, so that is looking great. It's looking quite good so far. So let's go in here. Let's click on object and select shade smooth. Let's take this. First of all, let's recalculate the normals. Select everything, press Shift and N to recalculate the normals. Take this and let's go into, let's take this and that and press Ctrl and J to join them first. Let's go in here now. So here's what we're gonna do. Let me get over here. I'm gonna take these. Let's take one. Let me see. Let's pull one in here. Drag it up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Press F. And what? Let's pull one in here as well. Let's take these two. Press F. And we're gonna put how much? 1 in here. And let's take these two. Press F twice. Alright. And let me see. Let me take this one. Maybe we should drag it up a little bit to about here. Let's take this, drag that up a little bit to there. And let's take these two. Let's press F, put one in the middle. Take these two, press F twice. Alright, you can see this coming out pretty nicely. Now let's go over here. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's press F. And let me see. We can take these two and press F, and let me see, let's put 2 in the middle here. Alright, like this. Let's drag this down to here, drag this down to here, take this, drag it down to here, drag this down to here, and let's take these 4. Let's press F. Sorry. Let's put 1 in here, take these 2 and press F twice like that. Nice. And let me see, maybe we should get rid of this one. So let's dissolve that one. Let's bring this down to here. Sorry. Drag this up to here, and I'm not so sure. Let's get rid of this one. So maybe take this and that, Alt and M at last. Take this and that, Alt and M at last. And we can take these two now. Press F all the way to the top. and you can see how I'm doing this. It's coming out pretty nicely. Now what we're gonna do is let's take these four. Alright, and press F. I'm gonna put one in here. I'm gonna drag this or slide it all the way here and take the one in here at the top here. Press G twice and let's slide it all the way here. And let me take this and this, press Alt and M and choose at last. And let me see. I don't know. Let me put one in the middle here. Take this, drag it down to here. And let's just fill this side as a triangle for now. Alright. And what we're going to do now is to take all of these and take all of that. And let's press Alt and F and press Alt and J like that. So you can see how that is looking. Let's click on Object and select Shade Smooth. Okay, so it's not looking too well. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to press I to insert the faces a little bit like that. So it inserts on both sides. I don't think that is looking good at all. At all. That is not looking good at all. And I think I might actually know why. We're going to try to fix that right now. And here's what we're going to do. So we're going to, let me see. First off, let's do this. Let's undo all that. Let's undo all of that to the point where we fill the faces. Come on. It's taking a while. It's taking some time right now. Yeah, so up to here. And let's take from here all the way to there, or all the way to here. Yeah, so we're selecting all of those faces. And then we're going to insert the faces like this. And what we're going to do is bring this up and enable or disable boundary like that. And we're going to do the same thing here as well. So select all of this, insert it like that. And now what we're going to do is let's extrude this in the y-axis or in the x-axis. Hold up. Okay, I think it's on normal. Let's change it to global, and then let's extrude this in the y-axis. And then let's take these four and press F. And let's take these two and press F. Ignore that noise in the background, okay? That's my cousin snoring. He snores a lot. Sometimes it annoys me so bad. Let's see. So let's take these two and press F. Alright. So what we're going to do now is to take all of these and all of that. Now we can press Alt and F and then Alt and J again. And then click on Object and select Shade Smooth. Alright. So all that we have to do now is to get over here. Press, let me see. Let's press I to insert the faces on the inside. So you can see this is the side I wanted to insert. And I think it worked, right? Yeah, it worked, but we just have to clean up some things. So let me see. Sorry. Let's take all the ones here, all these ones that go around this area all the way to here. Let's press X and dissolve the edges. Alright, so let's take this and that, Alt and M, and choose at last. Let me see, which one is this? Let me get into wireframe. Okay, so let's take all of that, all of these, and let's pull it in the y-axis forward a little bit like that to about that area. And let me see, how can we fix this one? Get into wireframe. Okay, let's take this and that, Alt and M, choose at last, and let me see, this and then that, Alt and M, choose at last, this and then that, Alt and M at last, this and then that. Where you see the vertices are single, just merge them to the one at the last, like how I'm doing right now. Alright, so now with this area, I think we have to fix that side. What is going on here? Oh, there's some overlapping faces. Okay, let's delete this vertex. Let's see what we have. Okay. Let me take a look. Let's delete this vertex right here. Okay. So I'm going to select these two and press F. And I'm going to add one in here. press G twice, pull it here, and then I want to move it in the x-axis to about here, and I want to take these four and press F, and this one and press F. I'm going to do the same thing here, take these four, press F, take this one and press F. So now I have to find a way to fill this area as well. So maybe we take all of these and press Alt and F. Maybe it might help. Alt and J. Okay, that didn't help too well. I mean too much. So let me try filling it in myself by, let's add in one here like this, and let's pull it in the y-axis. Select this one, press F. Okay, helps a little bit. And we're going to take all of this and press Alt and F, and then Alt and J, and I'm going to click on Object and select Shade Smooth. Alright, so that isn't looking bad. It's not looking bad at all. So what I'm going to do now is to get over here and let me see. Let's take all of the edges that go around this side. All of these edges, come on. I'm gonna pull them in just a little bit more. So press G twice. Let's pull it out. Let's press G twice, pull it out a little bit, and then press C, and then let's pull it in a little bit like that. Alright, so just pull it in just a little bit like that. Let me take this, let me pull it in the X. Let me pull it in the X axis a little bit. Sorry about that noise. That's my little brother. Alright, so we're gonna add one in here as well. Press E and then F to align it with the left side. And what we're gonna do now is, let me see. We just leave it like this, but let me take all of this. Let me try something. Press G twice, and then let's slide this back a little bit to here, and then G twice, slide it back up a little bit to there. Alright, that helps, but you can see we have a little bit of a problem going on here. We have a bit of a problem here. Let me take a look. Okay, let me take this, press X, or maybe I'm not sure. Let me just take this one, press Ctrl and B. Okay, let's bevel this to about here. And then let's take these two and press J. Let's put up the subdivision surface and try to fix this area. So I'm going to take this and then that. And let's take these four and press F. And I'm not so sure. Let's take these two, Alt and M at last. And let's re-enable the subdivision surface. Alright, it's looking quite good, but not too good. Let me just take these two and press J. And let me see. Let me take this and then that, press Alt and M and choose at last. I'm going to take these four and press F. Like that. So it's not too bad, we can keep it that way. It's not too bad. I think I'm going to keep it that way because I don't want to waste too much time trying to get this perfect. If I do that, it might take like a bunch of parts to finish this off. Sorry about that cough and the noise. That's my little brother. Sorry. So as I was saying, it might take too much time to finish off, so we'll leave it like that. And this guy, my cousin, is really annoying me. First of all, he didn't tell me before coming over, and he knows I use a gaming PC, so pretty much the reason why he's here is probably because of games. But now that I've gotten so much into Blender, I don't play games that much. But now he comes here without even telling me, and now I have to record every night with him, with his annoying snores. I mean, I don't mind him snoring, but it gets me in the noise every time I tell him not to sleep on his back, because he snores when he sleeps on his back. He still does that, so sorry about that, and let's just get through this. Bear with me. I don't know if you can hear the snores, but let's just bear with it. So let's get on with this. All that we're gonna do now is to go in here, press F to fill the faces. I'm gonna set it a little bit like that, and set it one more time, and press X and delete the faces. So you can see it looks as though it's sitting on it very nicely. I'm gonna add one in here, press E, and then align it with that side, pull it to there, add one more in the middle, take all of these, press G twice, hold control, pull it in here like this, and then press G twice, hold control, and pull it down a little bit like that, so it looks as though it's sitting on it. Now let's press Alt and H. Now let's get out of local view instead. So this is not looking exactly like what we have in the reference image, but it's pretty close, so I'm going to keep it like that. I'm not going to do anything else to it. So let's get out of local view. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so not bad. I want to keep it like this. I don't want to go too top notch with this because it might actually waste so much time to finish off. So yeah, we can actually call the mirror done now. But if you think you can do it on your own and try to get this out, I mean, I can do it on my own, but like I said, recording the video while doing this might actually take a lot of time. So we're just gonna keep things simple. So you could, in fact, you might not. I mean, if you don't want to, just don't make this mirror. You can make a completely different mirror, an easy one, and try to fit it on top of this one. It still works. Let me show you quite a few images. Like you can make a mirror like this because they're all G-wagons and they have different kinds of mirrors. You can take a look at this one. You can see the mirror is different, and this one is quite easy. So you can either try to do this one. Any kind of mirror you see you can fit on top of this one, you can do it. It doesn't have to be this specific mirror, but yeah, I decided to do this instead. So, but yeah, that actually finishes this one off, and I might actually end here and see you guys in the next video. But before we actually end, let's see if we can rename these. So let's click in here. I'm gonna change this name to let me see, mirror, let me see, side mirror, let me see, casing, I think that's the casing, right? Yeah. And now let's hide that. Now let's take this, I'm gonna rename this side mirror holder, and I'm gonna hide that as well. And let me see, this one as well, side mirror let me see, boundary, let's just call it boundary. Alright, so boundary, let's hide that, and finally we're gonna call this I'm gonna call it the mirror side mirror surface, and press enter. So side mirror surface. Let's press Alt and H to bring everything back, and that should pretty much end it for this video. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll be moving on to something else. I'm quite surprised why this small piece of thing here actually took 4 or 5 parts to finish, but hopefully you guys can finish through successfully and we can move on to something else. So I'll see you guys in the next video.